Hi there, Sagittarius. Thank you for joining me. It's Jen here from tarotspirit.net, and this is a reading for October 2017. So today I'm using the Arthurian Legend Tarot. Okay, so at the bottom of the deck is the Three of Wands. And this is a card where it's asking you to zoom out, to get a higher perspective, to look at things from a different angle. So sometimes when we're going, we're going through life, we're going through the motions, and we're very much in the present moment. And it's hard to, if things aren't going so well, it's hard to think that things will ever get better. And um, or that if you're not where you want to be career wise or romantically wise or whatever, you want to buy a house, you're not there, whatever goals you have, it's hard to see that it's something that will become, that can happen in the future. And we could just feel like, nothing's ever going to change. My life is just how it's been over the past, year, and we can't see it changing. So this, it asks us to zoom out and look at how far we've come and the time frame, and just to put things in perspective, and how much time there is, if we're lucky, because nothing's ever certain, that we have to go, and that there's more than enough time, if we put our mind to it, to make any changes that we'd like to see happen. And it's never too late to start. Ooh, and under it's the Wish card. So right here in the middle is the Page of Swords. And as the focus card, the Page of Swords, he can be new beginnings, messages, but it's thoughts, it's like, okay, I need to start thinking about things differently this month. I need to start communicating differently. I need to start communicating my needs. It's crossed by the Two of Cups. I need to start communicating what I want in a relationship. I need to start communicating with someone that I'm interested in. Maybe some of you need, this is like, get online. And I am like, I've never done online dating, but I know it works for a lot of people. I'm very uncomfortable with it, and that's my issue. So maybe this is talking to me because I'm Sagittarius. Get online, get online, do some online dating, get yourself out there, communicate that you're interested um, in something new. And if you're in a relationship and that's all good, get online and try to find, if maybe you like to do something and your partner doesn't, find a group, find a way to connect with people, put your resumes out there, put an idea out. Like, it's really a month to communicate. Like, if you've had an idea about starting a YouTube channel, doing a podcast, starting a business, maybe you just want to start working out with someone. We have the Ten of Shields, which can be that right behind it. Find, a walking buddy, find someone to hike with. It's like you need to start talking and trying to connect with people, um, to start something new, to start a new phase. I'm getting really excited talking about this. So this is something exciting, a new job, a new business idea, all sorts of things are coming up. It's crossed by this Two of Cups, which is true emotional affinity and support, and it's like you just click. And this can happen, of course, in a love relationship, but it can happen, um, you can just meet someone, you can tell, oh, we're gonna get along, like this is gonna be a great friendship. It's the beginning of something new and wonderful, and um, something's gonna click. Something's going to click in there, but you do have to do something in order for it to happen. Someone out there, if had your eye on someone, ask them out. See if they're on any of the dating sites. Things like that. Like, inquire, because this month seems to really have some good energy for romance, or if you want to ask someone to marry you, something like that. Um, in the recent past is the Ten of Shields, and this is a card that can, and this can come up for any reason. I mean, it could come up, of course, because someone passes, but maybe you're just with your family and reminiscing about old relatives that have passed, or friends, or anything. Oh, shoot, I gotta get this. So sometimes when the Ten of Shields comes up, sorry, there was a break there. Um, it can just start you thinking about legacy and generations and what other people have done and accomplished, and things you would like to copy, things you don't want to copy, like all sorts of things like that. So I think when you start looking at generations and long spans of time and things people have accomplished, and that's where sort of this Three of Wands, like zooming back and sort of looking at your life and what you want to accomplish and your family and your goals and dreams and all those things. You may hear like an inspiring story, and it doesn't even have to be in your family though, but just some sort of inspiring story that motivates you to start new and go in a new direction, and see like, hey, why can't I do that? Because really, there's no reason why any of us can't do something. It's usually ourselves holding us back. Like there's no reason why we can't be the next person who has a successful business or gets a good job, or whatever it is that you can imagine that you want to accomplish. It's all in our mind that we can't do something within reason. I'm obviously, like I like to say, I'm 47, 46. My son always says I'm 47 just to bug me. 46. I'm not going to become, and I'm 5'7". I'm relatively tall, but not tall. I've never played basketball. I'm not going to end up in the WNBA. Like, that's not realistic. So, I mean, within reason, right? The Emperor crowning you, what you want most. You want to be the leader in your own life. You want to make decisions based on what you want to do and not worry. And again, this doesn't mean you're selfish, but it's like, I don't care what society thinks. I don't care what my family wanted me to be. I don't care what box I put myself in. I'm going to make decisions based on where I want my life to go and what's important to me. And I'm going to understand that I can't make everyone happy, but I need to make decisions that I can live with, that will make me happy, and to really take a leadership role. So this could be, again, like in your own life, it could be at work. You can be a leader without even having an official title, and it doesn't mean taking over. It means you can lead by example. You can lead in many different ways where people start to look up to you, and you can be motivating. You can be someone they ask advice and things like that. I wonder if some of you almost feel like just that advice thing, like start an advice column, or um, I don't know, write something. So the Page of Swords can also be something about writing, being an author. Start that book. Maybe some of you find out an interesting story about a family member and decide to write a book about it or something like that. But it's never, I guess the really thing that's coming through for me is it's never too late to start, ever. It's never too late to start. But the Pentacles say you have to just start. Just take one baby step at a time and move forward. So in the near future, we have the Hierophant, and this is wisdom. This is insight and inspiration. And this, I feel like you have something to share. Again, I see this to me as like an older person sharing, like that idea of family and legacy and generations that the Ten of Shields, the Ten of Pentacles brings up. It's like sharing wisdom, sharing stories, Maybe some of you want to work with children. Maybe some of you want to write a children's book. Is coming up. Sh- Sharing wisdom. I'm just gonna leave it. That's really what I'm getting from that card. So over here are a couple overall cards. Ooh, the Lovers. Yeah, baby. And the Seven of Wands. I love this. So the Lovers is, I mean, it's really deep passion, but it's being committed to something. Like, commit to something you really care about, whether it's a person. Um, if you want to be an artist, be a freaking artist. If you want to live outside and embrace organic farming, like whatever if you like are into makeup and want to start a makeup channel, I see a lot of people doing, like, do it. Whatever you're into, be you. Do it. Like whatever you're passionate about. Um, but I think for a lot of you, it's going to be inspiring. Like I think it's whatever it is that you do, it's going to have, even if it seems maybe mundane or superficial. I think that there's some real deep depth to it, and that it's a vehicle to connect with people and to help people, and um, we're all in this together. And the Seven of Wands is just saying to me, don't let people make you feel defensive, like you have to explain yourself about maybe a new direction you may take in some area of your life. Like you don't have to be defensive about living your best life and making decisions that are best for you, even if someone else doesn't agree with it. And usually this person that doesn't agree with it, that may give you shit about it, maybe someone in your family, they're usually the ones that, I mean, it's like it's about them, because maybe they're like probably on some level jealous because they don't have um the courage to try something new, so they want to take you down a notch, or they're too afraid, so they want to project their fears onto you. So just be aware of that, and don't let the haters get you down, and just keep doing your thing and moving forward, because I feel a lot of really exciting good energy. um yeah, I mean, like books, writing books, there's a lot of creative energy coming out, and a lot of things for you to share. It's like you have things to share with the world, and they need to come out in whatever creative outlet works best for you. So thank you so much for joining me, and I hope you have a really lovely month. Take care.